Just 6.5 hours after Judge Edward Cowart handed the case to the jury, the 12-member panel returned with a verdict.
He was convicted in the Chi Omega murders based on basically a bite mark, and then he, of course, had the Kimberly Leach case up in Tallahassee where he killed a 12-year-old. And he was convicted on everything and sentenced to death.
Every sentence rendered by the jury does hereby impose the death penalty upon the defendant, Theodore Robert Bundy.
Thank you.
It's a tragedy for this court to see such a total waste, I think, of humanity that I've experienced in this court. You're a bright young man. You made a good lawyer. I'd love to have you practice in front of me, but you went another way, partner.
I never felt threatened personally by Ted. There were times, of course, I wanted to do him harm because he would just continue killing until he was caught or killed. But that was a fleeting thought. I'm not a violent person. He would correspond with me from death row in Florida. He would send Christmas cards. He invited me to his execution. And I said, no, thank you, Ted, I'm not gonna do that. It's not really on my bucket list. I think representing Ted Bundy was the turning point in my life. I've definitely done everything I could in my whole career to be anti-death penalty. You know, Ted was the biggest test you could have, really. And I passed that test, yes.
You know, for John, I've talked to him about so many of his cases over the years. Ted was one of them, but I think Ted has now become the one. I think it's the kind of case that haunts you. It haunts everybody. Imagine being John, Henry Browne.
Once Ted told me that, you know, the reason you've been my lawyer and legal advisor so long is because we're so much alike. And that was haunting, to say the least. What bothered me the most is that he would think that we were somehow friends. He came to that conclusion wrongfully. You never really become friends with the devil intentionally.